Hi, this is Tom from Beautiful Guitars. Today, as usual, we've got an amazing unboxing. You'll also see how I'm dressed. We'll explain as we open this guitar. You'll see why I'm dressed this way. As you can see there, it's a Fender. So let's see what Fender guitar do we have here. Put it here. It's a hard shell case. So I've removed some of the stuff to make it unboxing much quicker. Put this here. And this we can put here. As you can see, it's a hard shell case, and it's not like the ordinary Fender hard shell case. As you can see, it's got some white areas there at the corner, then yellow there saying Fender, and it's usually a silver color there and the white there. Okay, in addition, it's got another Fender here at under the handle, and this is what you see in custom shop guitars. But this is not a custom shop, because typically a custom shop will have this Fender logo here, and it won't have another Fender logo, whereas an American Pro will have a silver Fender logo there, and it will have no Fender logo underneath the handle. So it's just an American Pro, but as you can see, it's got some white areas, the specials, and the white handle as I was handling, so that you can see there. So it's a beautiful Fender hard shell case, not the usual one, because like we see, I'm dressed here is for a good reason. So let's open this thing and see what do you have here. Voila! This is an amazing. So this is Jack White. Jack White is a member of White Stripe, a rock band. So it's his signature model. Quite incredible. It's a Telecaster called a Fender Triplecaster Telecaster. Okay, so let's remove this and see how this piece looks like. Must not damage the guitar. So before we go there, let's just look at this hard shell case. So yellow interior, very plush, and it fits snugly in there. Quite incredible hard shell case. So it's not actually like the writing there, but it's very close. And then here you'll see the goodies. So we've got the usual stickers that you have, and also a writing that is powdered white, which won't last long because the Jack White of White Stripe. So this is just the locking keys. It's the usual, and here we'll have the certificate of authenticity. Let's open. Let's see what is there. So that's the certificate of authenticity, JY. So Jack White. Okay. Certificate of authenticity, and this is just the welcome and introduction, warranty, and all those things there. Let's see if there's anything here. Okay, this is for this instruments for working on the guitar, for intonation, and so on and so on. There, it's okay. So that's the. Okay, got that. Put it here. So this the. So it's unusual Telecaster. As you can see, it's a Telecaster model, a Fender Telecaster model, but it's quite unusual. So we'll go through some of these things that are there. So maybe we'll start with the body. So as you can see, it's black with some white instrumentation. So that's Jack White. I wanted it. As you can see, the strapping white. And this you see on Gretsch Falcon guitars. They like this, but also you see on banjo instrumentation. And at the back, it's got also there's a modern neck with good access to the upper frets, and a white plate over there. What does it say? Fender Triplecaster Jack White 3. Okay. So that's black. So we've got a maple neck. You can see a skunk stripe. It's a bit hidden, but you can see it there. It's a Corona, California. So it's an American Pro guitar. So you can see it's got a matching headstock, matching to the black body. So if you start there, it's got a Bixby or a tremolo. You've got this type of wraparound, which gives quite a good tension on the string and good resonance to the strings. Then, like I said, here it's got a protective guard that we see on Gretsch guitars, also on banjos. When you see YouTube videos, most people talk about banjos that have this protective when you're playing there, but Gretsch have got, like Gretsch Falcon, have got this type of protection over the body. So it's called a Triplecaster. It's got triple. It's got 3 pickups. As you know, typically Fender Telecaster has got 2 pickups. Obviously, you've got the Nashville with 3 pickups Telecaster, but this one is quite different. So it's got 3 pickups, like I said earlier on. So you've got a bridge pickup, which is a humbucker, and is sort of a Filtertron type. So it's sort of a Gretsch type of sound. So this humbucker is also has got that punch of a single coil, like a Gretsch Filtertron pickups. Then you've got a P90 in the middle, and then in the neck you've got a wide range humbucker. So they're completely different pickups. So when one's playing, it is really 3-in-1 guitar. So it's quite an amazing guitar. So Jack White really knew what he was doing, and they're very good. All these three pickups are very punchy, very clear definition, so it's very impressive indeed. Got a big spiel like we said earlier on. Then we've got quite a configuration which is not usual seen in a Telecaster. So we'll start from the back. So this one here, knob, so when it's up like this one, it switches off. So if the guitar is plugged to the amplifier and this knob comes, it is cuts off and the guitar is off. Then when it's in the middle, everything is functional normal, like this knob was not there. The usual things that you'll expect when in a Telecaster. So it means when you've got the guitar is on and you've got this three-way switch, which we'll talk about just now in a while, because it's also unusual three-way switch. And then so when it goes down there, they call it a direct. So they call it a direct connection of the pickup that is on to an amp. Like when it's like this one, it means that we're engaging the bridge humbucker. And if this switch is here, you sort of boost. There is a boost to your tone. So if it's here, it's normal tone that you have when you are in the bridge. But when it's down here, there is an added boost, so that if somebody is playing, say rhythm, or you're playing, and then the next section you want to do some lead or some solo, and you want a boost, so you just push it there. You'll have a boost to the tone that you've had before, to cut through, to be able to be heard nicely. So it is quite an amazing thing to have. Obviously, to do to all three pickups, if you are in the bridge like we have here, to be boosting the bridge when it's there. When it's here, to be normal. When it's here, the whole guitar is off completely, even if it's connected. Connected to the amp and on. Okay, and then that's this one, and then the next two knobs, this will be the volume knob, as you know, the volume knob, and this will be the tone knob, and that's typical. They usually find in a Telecaster, a volume and a tone knob. Okay, then we'll come to the three-way blade switch over here. So like we said just now, when it's there, it's on the bridge humbucker, which we said it's sort of a Filtertron type of a humbucker, sort of a Gretsch type. So it's the humbucker, but also it's got that punch of a single coil, which is quite good to even, as you know, Telecaster cuts through a mix very well. So this one even better, cutting through the mix. Then in the middle is just this P90 pickup. So again, like we said earlier, if it's here, it's off. This one, then it's working normally. If it goes there, you are boosting that. And then in the first, then that's this wide range humbucker that is on there. And again, similar is the same. If this is up, it's off, working normally, and it's a boost to the tone of the humbucker. Then this one is the killer switch. People have be aware, rock guitars, Chevelle, Jackson, and all Ibanez and so on. Other in the 80s with the rock. Even now, some of the guitars got this killer switch. So while you're playing, so it cuts off, depending how you want it off when you're playing. So it's a killer switch, which is quite something used especially in rock music. And then we've got a maple neck, which is very beautiful. So maple neck, a bit whitish. It's not white, maybe light brown. but the idea is you get the idea. Then you've got our nut. Then, like I said earlier on, the headstock is ebony. It matches the body of the guitar, and the body of the guitar is it's a hollowed body, so it's very light, despite that it's quite a thick body. It's a bit quite chunky, but it's so light because it's been hollowed out or chambered out. Okay, like I said, it's a maple fretboard as well as the maple body. Okay, and then also it's got this additional instrumentation here. So this is for changing the tuning straight away. So when it's like that, it's normal tuning that you will have. So if you put like that, one will be a drop D, which is quite used frequently in rock music, to have a drop G and play music, but you can use it for other music or other things that you want to do, but that's this thing that is there. Maybe let's show it also quite nearby to see. So that's a contraption there that is used, what do they call it there? They call it a hip shot. No, hip shot. Hip shot contraption there. So that's the Jack White Triplecaster Telecaster. So I don't know if you know Jack White of White Stripe. I know a few of their songs. He's quite a good guitarist and songwriter. So it resonates quite well, but when it came in, it had a few problems. The first thing we'll show on the introduction of the video, all these saddles here were sort of brownish, they were rusting. Probably during transportation there was a lot of humidity, because as you know, when they transport guitars, they do put these desiccant things, silicone things. The idea is to absorb the moisture during traveling, but somehow maybe there was just too much moisture during traveling, that even these packets were not able to absorb all the moisture, so it was rusting. But however, my luthier was able to clean it up and polish it quite nicely, so it looks fantastic. It was looking quite horrible, but we'll show in the introduction, we'll show the pictures and short video to show you how it looked like, which was not good, but likely it could be corrected quite quickly. And similarly, the strings were also rusted at that time. So we managed to send all those problems to Fender, so that they did agree to replace the strings at their own cost, because it was just the mistake that the moisture was too much inside the packaging. Maybe was not done well, or maybe there was just too much moisture during shipping, because we don't know how shipping goes through that. But it was sorted quite nicely. So in the next in a month or two, we're going to run through this guitar, through its paces, and show its capabilities. It's an amazing guitar. So when it came through, that is something unusual. We've got 2 Telecasters in beautiful guitars that we have shown and did review previously. So this is something completely different. And subsequent to that, I've learned that it's a very different guitar, but also a very good guitar indeed. It's sort of almost 3 Telecasters in one, or 3 guitars in one. So it's quite a versatile guitar, including being able to play normal tuning and going through drop tuning quickly, and even go back. And obviously the whole system has to be set up correctly so that when you go down or up, the tuning is still 100% or close to 100%. It has to be set up quite correctly to do that. Otherwise, when you move up and down, you lose your tuning. So it's very, very important. And the tuning, you can see sort of plasticky, like you see on PRS Silver Sky type of thing. But because of whitish, they do match with the neck, as well as the whitish on the body, and also on the knobs, these plastics over here. But it's sort of a warning that the white things can fade quite quickly. Presumably one has to be careful either with temperature changes as well as handling it quite well. Also, it's said to be a limited edition, but Fender doesn't say how many they were made. Maybe somebody in the who's viewing knows certainly, because that will affect the resale value. Because if the numbers are low, then it's going to go up in value in the next few years quite markedly, which is quite important to know. But also, most likely, it will be just a limited run depending on the demand and so on. And also that we got the guitar before the tariffs goes up, which might be also a good idea. So tell us, do you know Jack White? And do you know the rock band called White Stripe? Do you know their songs? Let's see in the comment below. What do you think about this unusual Fender Telecaster called Fender Triplecaster Telecaster, which is very unusual, but it grows on you. I saw it, I didn't like the first time. The second time I looked at it, I said, no, maybe this thing is something unusual. It's not like the other 2 Telecasters that we've shown in beautiful guitar, something different. And also then we started playing it, found it's a very good guitar indeed, and that's why we quite. But let's hear what you think. Do you dig it or you don't dig it? Let's hear. But it's something quite interesting. We'll do a review in the next month or so. Don't forget to like and comment on this video. Also, don't forget, when we reach 1,000 subscribers, we'll be giving away Ibanez Geo, which is an electric guitar, very good guitar with a tremolo bar. And if the winner prefers an acoustic, we've got Taylor Academy 12E acoustic electric guitar, which has been upgraded. We've made a few changes, upgrade on the nut and also on the bridge, so it plays much better than the standard Academy they will find for them in the shop. And also it has been set up with new strings, so it's really an amazing guitar. To qualify for the guitar giveaway, you have to subscribe to Beautiful Guitars, like and comment all our videos that we have uploaded so far, and subsequent ones that will be uploading until we announce the winner when we reach 1,000 subscribers. Cheers from Beautiful Guitars. You can see I'm really in the Jack White mood. Cheers. Some beautiful guitars here at Marshall's Music Store in Woodmead, Johannesburg, South Africa. The first one is this beautiful Telecaster from Fender. That's a Jack White signature model with the 3 pickups called a Triplecaster. Beautiful, something different. Then behind here we've got Gibson R9, the best. Then we've got Adam Jones signature Les Paul, 1979, Adam Jones from Tool. And here we've got reissue R7 or the gold top custom shop. Beautiful.